My name is John Wright. We are in Mozambique, the only INTD fully technical dive centre in Mozambique, as well as being a PADI-friendly and recreational-friendly general dive centre. We do lots of other stuff as well. And our open water student today had 3 manta rays on his second time ever in the sea, which is quite an unusual thing to do. To be able to see manta rays during an open water course is pretty good. We have a fairly healthy population of reef sharks, very abundant fish life. All sorts of different types of reef fish and pelagic fish can be seen here. As well as lots of macro, so a lot of nudibranchs, a lot of shrimps, and the nudibranchs really are Yara's favourite. Yara runs the Zavra Marine Lab, and she's studying her PhD on nudibranchs at the moment. She has identified 230 species here, if I'm right. We're also lucky enough to have 2 fantastic shipwrecks. One is our newest addition that went down on March the 11th. The Rio Sainas is a 35-metre steel-hulled fishing boat. Depth of about 26, 25, so it's a good recreational dive. Our second wreck sank in 1953, and that's a good deal bigger. It's a 10,500 ton liner, which is a seriously big wreck. That's called the Klipfontein. And she struck an uncharted object in 1953, went down, no one was killed. Now lying in 53 metres of water, so fantastic dive site for open circuit or indeed closed circuit technical decompression divers. Yeah, my favourite dive site here. From total beginner all the way up to mixed gas and rebreather diving. So we also teach technical here, trimix and rebreather. So I'm qualified to teach up to normoxic trimix on both open circuit and closed circuit. Obviously you need to be a relatively experienced diver. You know, we'd be looking at sort of 100 dives plus before someone should really start looking at a rebreather. You need to be comfortable in the water and comfortable on open circuit. Rebreather, you're starting at the beginning again, really. So right at the start you'll be in the swimming pool and then onto the shallow reefs. And really it's recommended that your first 25 hours you don't really do any decompression. You just basically do recreational style diving for your first 25 hours anyway. The Module 1 rebreather qualification is to 45 metres, but it's one of those things that's best not to rush. I would expect during the course to get out to some of the offshore reef, the 30, 33 metre sort of reef as well, but most of the time we'll be in the relatively shallow water. We're working with Yara and other stakeholders in the area to try to develop best practice, to try to work out how best to deal with our waste. I've been more involved with the diving best practice, how we can keep our reefs pristine and not destroy them. Yeah, so we are quite active with ACCM.